I'm going to teach you how to frame your embroidery, your finished cockatoo in a regular photo frame, which you can get from any craft store, office works, anywhere that sells frames. So the frame comes with the glass. I took the glass out because I don't want to be having the embroidery locked behind the glass, just so it can air out. And that's the back of the frame. Now let's put these aside. We don't need them for now. You will also need to get a cardboard, preferably acid-free, and it needs to fit in that white bit of the frame, the white part that sits inside the frame. Different frames have different ones. So this one will sit like that, and my embroidery will be in here, okay? So this is the hand embroidery that I finished stitching. So if you choose to iron your embroidery, now is the time to do that. If you need to use a lint roller, now is the time to do that. I'm gonna do all that and then we'll come back together and put it in the frame. So now you can grab your cardboard, which you've cut to the appropriate size. You want to center the embroidery so that it sits in the middle of the cardboard, equal distance from either side. Just align it the way you like it. Now what we're gonna do is we've got the embroidery on this side. We flipped it and we put it in this cardboard, acid-free cardboard. And what you want to do is you want to have the corners folded like that, and that, and that, like that, and then you sew it. So I'm using 6 strands of thread. I've already tied a knot at the end of it. You can use any colored thread that you feel like. I just used this one because this was available and no one's going to see the back anyways. You just want to make sure that the embroidery is tight and pulled, so the fabric is pulled tight all around the cardboard. I'm not using any special stitching method. I'm just trying to secure it as much as I can using running stitches. So I'm not gonna stitch all of it because I wanna adjust all the other corners before I secure everything. So I'm just gonna think about how I wanna tie it. So I want it to be, I guess I could do that. Yeah, so like that. All right, okay, that's gonna work. I'm just gonna come up. I'm using 6 strands of just a DMC embroidery thread that's used for your project. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna secure the thread. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab more 6-stranded thread and I'm gonna start sewing from one end to the other end so that the fabric is taut like that. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to sew from one end to the other end to make the fabric taut and the embroidery stretched out. So I'm going from one corner to the other corner first, and then I'll do the sides. Now I'm gonna try and tie the sides together from one side to the other, like that. And keep doing that until you're confident that the embroidery is stretched out and is tight enough. Okay? And if you need to secure your thread and get a new one, just go through the fabric a couple of times. Tie a knot and then cut it. Tie a proper knot where I want it to be. Okay, I'll get more thread and I'll keep going. Now that I'm happy with how tight the embroidery is, I'm gonna start putting it in the frame. Okay, so put this around like that so you can see better. I'm just gonna align it. I probably should have made the cardboard bigger so it kind of sits within that frame, like on top of it, but that's fine. I think it should be secure enough. Make sure you've got it the right side. So this is the top side, and I'll just close that. So this is how it looks like after it's framed. It's really, the frame is huge, so I can't show all of it on camera. But yeah, now I can put it wherever I want because it's framed. I can hang it around the house. I hope you found that helpful, and I can't wait to see what you create.